And it's going already. So,
Oh.
when you read to a small child, you need to know how to be emotional in the book according to what book you're reading. Your voice will usually have to change. You have to do hand movements and you have to show them pictures or even sometimes have to touch them. I will be showing you the voice changing, hand movements, pictures, and probably not touching, but okay. First off, voice change. When do you need to do a voice change? Usually when the characters change or like the emotion of the book changes. There's all different kinds of types of voices you can do. I'm not good with them, so I'm not giving you examples. Now a little about hand movements. You should do hand movements when it's like talking about a shape or a certain like specific thing. Why some people do hand movements is because it actually helps with the child's development, like learning. Like for instance, it says a big circle, and then you do like a big circle. Um, you should also show pictures because it lets the kid understand the book a little more. It brings the book to life and keeps the kids interested. You should also touch them. Usually in like when you have usually when you have a book like a body book and you're talking about the nose, and you like touch their nose as they're saying it. And this when you do this, it also teaches them like the parts. I'm going to demonstrate. The book I'm going to be reading is The Bunny's Alphabet Eggs. The Easter Bunny looked around his barrel with pride. He had worked all year on his eggs. They were beautifully painted and carefully stacked on shelves, tables, and armchairs. He only had a few more eggs to go. Those eggs can wait till tomorrow, he thought, Easter Bunny said with a yawn, and crawled into his bed and fell asleep with his ears propped over his eyes. He dreamed it was raining. His nose was getting wet. He heard a plop, plop, ploppity plop. The Easter Bunny jumped out of his bed and his feet were splashed in water. Water dripped on his head, drippity drip. He looked up, and a drop of water hit him in the eye. The roof was leaking. The Easter Bunny ran to get pans from the kitchen. He put them underneath the drips, but the pans just filled up with water and sloshed out onto the floor. Then the Easter Bunny looked at his eggs. The water had dripped down and washed the beautiful paint off. The water ran red, pink, blue, and green puddles. My eggs! Cried the Easter Bunny. But then he realized the bedroom was filling up with water. Oh dear, I wish I knew how to swim, he said as the bed began to float. He pulled himself on the bed as it began into the living room. Then he floated into the kitchen and grabbed a pan to use it as the paddle. He bumped out the front door into the sunshine. It's not raining, said the Easter Bunny, tweaking his eye and twitching his nose. Where is that water coming from? It Suddenly he heard a whistle. He turned around and saw Mr. Rabbit in his dungarees, watering the ground over his burrow. The ground was dug up in neat little rows. "What are you doing?" cried the Easter Bunny, untangling himself in the sloppy sheets. "I'm watering the vegetables I just planted," said Mr. Rabbit cheerfully. But the ground soaks up so much water so fast. "These seeds must be thirsty." "Thirsty?" cried the Easter Bunny. "You planted your garden over my burrow. The water is running into my house. My eggs, my beautiful eggs, are ruined, and Easter is tomorrow." "Oh, I didn't know your house was there. What am I going to do?" cried the Easter Bunny. "I can't possibly plant all those eggs by tomorrow." Mr. Rabbit swished his whiskers. "Well, I have an idea. My children can help you." "Your children?" The Easter Bunny frowned. "How many children?" "I have 10 children," Mr. Rabbit said proudly. They can pay all the eggs you need." "I don't know," said the Easter Bunny, shaking his head. "But oh, I don't have a choice. I must get my eggs ready. All right, send over your children." "I've told you why you should change your voice, hand movements, why you should show pictures, and when you should touch them. Now remember this next time when you read this to either your child or any small child in general."
You can't just leave us hanging. I want to know what happened.
Oh, well, the kids end up like messing up the eggs, and then they like put more water on them, and then they end up just doing the alphabets on all of them. Huh?
Moral of the story.
Oh, it is?